A very good evening to all of you. I'm Tanuja Singh, your host for the evening, and welcome to this another very interesting webinar of MCSGOC COVID-19 webinar series. This is our 8th of the 10th webinar series organized by Dr. FC Saxena Group of Colleges, Lucknow, with the motive to guide our students about the future prospects post-COVID in their respective field in terms of jobs and to be market ready. The topic for today's webinar is NEET and World Beyond It post-COVID-19. Perhaps the next most important aspect of concern post of the pandemic is the mental health and well-being of our students. Many people are dealing with high-level stress and anxiety because there are continuous stress of being safe and protected. There is a huge financial loss for many, and lastly, worrying about their family and well-being in general during this post-pandemic. So today, we have our speakers from industries and academics to guide our students about the topic on NEET and World Beyond. We have with us our first speaker, Mr. Avni Kamal, who is the principal at SDN Public School, Gomti Nagar, Lucknow. A very warm welcome to you, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
And we have our next speaker, Dr. Arun Singh, who is Nodal Officer and Head of the Department Microbiology at MSI Medical College, Meerut. A very warm welcome to you, sir.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening. Thank you, ma'am.
And we have our chairman and founder, Dr. MC Saxena from Dr. MC Saxena Group of Colleges. A very warm welcome to you, sir.
Good evening, Tanuja, and good evening to everybody on behalf of myself and on behalf of the group. Go ahead, please.
We also have another
evening,
speaker, Mr. Amarjeet Sahib. Mr. Amarjeet Sahib, who is the Director Marketing at Hilafreds Pharma Delhi. A very warm welcome to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, Tanuja, and everybody. Good evening, a very nice evening.
And we have our another speaker, Mr. Avinash Ashok, who is the Chairman and Medical Director at Avyasta Hospital.
Hi, I'm Dr. Avinash here. Welcome to all dignitaries and very good evening. Good evening, Tanuja. Let's go ahead and we can go ahead and start the seminar.
Thank you so much. So, starting with the first speaker, we have Mr. Avni Kamal. He will be talking about the importance of mental health among science students who are preparing for NEET and other competitive exams. He'll be also talking about the role of teachers and parents during the same. So, just minimize the other speakers. Mr. Avni Kamal has always been a very vanguard of the society, and Value Awakening movement has exercised a tremendous impact on the minds of conscious individuals. He is a true educationist who has always been in search of new and innovative methods of teaching that would create interest in the minds of the young generation. He's aggressive in his style of working, and for pursuing his objective, and always committed to put his energy and resources to the work till the goal is achieved. To bring smile to the faces of students by serving them all with his ability and resources. And his another objective is to work with the dedication and support for all activities which are designed to serve our society and nation. He's currently principal at SDN Public School, Lucknow. A very warm welcome to you, sir, again.
Thank you, ma'am, for welcoming.
So we would like to know from you about the insights of current mental health situation among students, and what is the role of the school and the students and teachers in this?
Right. I will continue. Good evening to all. I would like to pay thanks to Mr. MCS Saxena, who gave me this opportunity, this platform. Then thanks to Tanuja ma'am and other dignitaries who gave me this opportunity to share my views on the basis of this role of school, role of teachers, role of parents, and then faculty during exam preparation during of time. We all know that this time we all are stressed about the forthcoming competitions, whether competitions will be there or not, number one. If it will be there, when it will be there, then that is the second question. Will it be in 26 July? Let us talk about the NEET. Then JEE exam, 18th July to 23rd July. Is it there or not? That is the second question. Like this, more exams are there, which will be happen or not. This is coming in everyone's mind and nowadays. So first of all, I would like to say all competitions will be there. Dates may be changed, so your preparation should carry on. Don't wait that uh, don't go on the rumor that your competitions are going to be cancelled this year, because I am a city coordinator of NTA and I am supervising offline exam conducted by NTA as well as online exam conducted by NTA. So this is the news that there will be the exam, NEET as well as ITJE, and this may be in the month of July or in month of August. Whenever it will be informed prior. Till now, NEET exam is on 26th July. No schedule, no change of date has come to us. The moment it will come, immediately it will inform to the students through various social media sources. Number one. Number two, I have seen that if you talk to the children that after class 12, what is your career, where you want to go? So in their mind, it is either ITJE or NEET or CA or ICWA or CAT. That's all. They have in their mind that after that 12th commerce student, they can go for CA, CS. Then 12th science students, either ITJE or NEET examination. And then nowadays we can say 12th commerce are moving towards CAT also. But they don't know. Other than this, most of the students, they due to the lack of awareness, they are not exploring what are the other avenues which I will be discuss here. That what are the other avenues other than IT, JEE, NEET, CA, ICWS, CAT. There are more avenues, more options after class 12, which you have to know. Being academically, I am a principal, I am counseling every day my class 12 student. What are the options? Number of conferences I have done in the school called so many educationists for the career counseling. So I can let the students know where they have to go after class 12. So nowadays, legal education is blooming here, and this National Law University of India in Bangalore in 1987, they opened courses NLSIU, and that under that courses are CLAT, AILET, LSAT. CLAT is Common Law Admission Test, AILET is All India Law Entrance Test, LSAT Law School Admission Test. These are upcoming examination nowadays, and children are preferring for this because students those who are doing these courses, they are going to absorb in the legal firm in the multinational company with a good package. So I can see now the students are being praised for these courses also. After that, those who want to be entrepreneur, for them it is a 5-year integrated program in management organized by IM Indore and Rohtak, that is BBA plus MBA, that is management course, also in demand nowadays. Those who want to go the business line, or we can say those who want to be entrepreneur, they can do this BBA plus MBA. Number of universities are doing nowadays this management course BBA plus MBA. Then very repeated course of Delhi University is there, that is BBA, Bachelor of Business Administration, BMS, Bachelor of Management Science Studies, BBA, FI, Bachelors of Business Administration, Financial Investment Analysis, BA Honors, BBE, that is Business Economics, and the entrance is here, Joint Admission Test, that is JAD conducted by DU. Then after that, if we go see the other avenue, that is NCSGOC. What is that? National Council of Hotel Management and Catering Technology, that is JEE. Hotel industry is also blooming nowadays, and we have a good scope in India as well as abroad in this industry, and that we can do after class 12. So these are the main courses. After that, we have some more courses. I will come on that. Before that, I have to discuss what is the role of the school in this COVID-19 scenario, because I can see all schools are closed from 22nd March due to this lockdown. All number of schools are closed, and the students are those who are preparing for the competition. They are in the stress position, what to do, how to prepare. So NTA has given one app for the NEET students, and the students have already downloaded those apps and they are doing good practice for that. So, number two, school role is here. The teachers, those who are teaching class 12, they are connected with the class 12 students, guiding them, motivating them, giving them sheets through the mail, through the WhatsApp, and the students are doing. And I have seen in my school, I can say we are conducting classes 12 through Google Meet, through different apps, and the students are really doing those sheets which teachers are providing. And then we have to counsel the student, we have to talk to the student that this is a time they should not be depressed, because if depression enters in their mind, it is very difficult to remove them. A lot of doctors are there, they will let you know how to fight with this depression. Recently we have seen Sushant Singh Rajput on 14 June suicide due to this depression. So this depression disease we have to remove from our mind, and we have to overcome on that. So number one, role of the school, the teachers, those who are teaching class 12, they should be connect with the students. They should talk with the students, what the students are doing, what activities are doing, how they are preparing for the competitions. Then role of parents. Nowadays, parents, now it is an unlock one from 1st June. Otherwise, still 31st year, parents were at home. They have monitored their wards. They have talked with the children. What activities students are doing, it has been monitored by the parents. And what I have got good report from my students, from my parents, that this is the first time that there are a lot of good interaction between, yeah, we can say among parents and their wards, lot of good interaction in the last 2-3 months, and that parents also have come to know what are the shortcomings of their children, and children also guided by their parents in a proper way. So this is a good time that parents have guided their ward at home. Now we have seen what are the other courses. I have told major 5 courses, but I have to discuss a few more courses like bachelor degrees in fashion technology. Girls are preferring this nowadays. Boys are also going, and it's good. A lot of scope is there. Bachelor degree in fashion designing, bachelor of law, etc. BSc in mechanical and marine engineering. This is very good. Marine engineering also, we can say, blooming nowadays. Number of students are preferring marine engineering. Those who can do the tough job, for them it is good because a lot of good money is there. My son is also merchant. He's in merchant navy. He's a sailor. So I know, but it's a slightly good tough job. But I hope you can do this. Your determination is required that I can. Then only you can do this. Then after that, BCA, MCA, that is also good. Those are good in computer, they can do BCA, then they can do MCA. They will certainly get good job after BCA, MCA. Then joint armed forces is in demanding nowadays. Air hostesses training, that is also in demanding. Event management courses is booming now for the last few years. That we can see the number of managers, we want event manager for any event, we call event manager, and then we give everything to event manager. So event management courses also are there, and students are doing that, and it's also good earning money. Those who are doing this, I have seen. Then hospitality diploma courses, integrated law, animated graphics and multimedia, fashion technology design, journalism and mass communication is also very good nowadays. And I can see students are preferring this also. And DU is conducting this course, journalism and mass communication. Web development and designing, BHM, Bachelor of Hotel Management, just now said. These are the courses which we can do after class 12. BBOC, that is Bachelor of Vocation. Then BJMC, Bachelor of Journalism and Mass Communication. BSW, Bachelor of Social Work. CS, Company Secretary, very good. CMA, Certified Management Accountant. Some few students of my school, they have done this CMA, Certified Management Accountant. Then DLED, BLED, that is Special Educator course. MBBS, everyone know this. BDS, that is Bachelor of Dental Surgery. BHMS, Bachelor of Homeopathic Medicine and Surgery. BPT, Bachelor of Physiotherapy. BUMS, Bachelor of Union Medicine and Surgery. BASLP, Bachelor of Audiology, Speech, Language Pathology. This is also there. Then BPT, Bachelor of Occupational Therapy. BRSC, Bachelor of Rehabilitation Science. Then DPED and BPED. DPED is Diploma in Physical Education, and BPED is Bachelor in Physical Education. This is also students are doing to get the job. BIBF, Bachelor of International Business and Finance, BBS, Bachelor of Business Studies, BMS, Bachelor of Management Studies, D Pharma, Doctor of Pharmacy, that is 2-year course. After that, B Pharma, that is 4-year course. BID, Bachelor of Interior Design, then BDES, Bachelor of B Plan, Bachelor of Planning. So these are the courses which I said we can do after class 12, and then a lot of avenues are there we have to explore, or then we have to see what is our liking. Like in school, we do every day. I say in the assembly, every child should develop one skill with education, and CBSE has given the approximate 105 skills vocational courses with class 10, then 56 vocational courses and skill courses in class 10. So these skill courses to develop any particular skill among the child which will help in the future for their job. So this I have to say. I will go back to Tanuja. Tanuja, ma'am, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving an overview about the courses the students can do after they complete their class 12. And now moving on specifically to the science stream students, because this entire webinar concept is for the NEET and other options apart from NEET. So moving into that line, you have already mentioned about the courses a student can get through. So we have among ourselves our speakers from the hospital line and from the industry and from academics who would be talking about this thing in detail. So let me welcome our next speaker. So as we know, sir, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So
I'm audible to you?
Yes,
Is
sir.
it audible to you, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So to all the audience, as we know that doctors are continuously battling the disease and the death during Corona, and they are the frontline warriors, and they have proven themselves humanly figure as gods whenever a crisis hits like Corona. So we have a warrior among ourselves, Dr. Arun Singh, who is currently who is live from his workstation, and he'll be talking about when a student qualifies NEET, or when a student wants to qualify NEET, what are the measures that he should take, and how a student should prepare himself or herself for the preparation, and he'll also tell us about a proper 10 years guideline a student should have post qualifying NEET. So we'll look forward for your input, sir.
Thank you, Tanuja ma'am, and again thank you, Dr. MC Saxena sir, also chairman of the Dr. MC Saxena group of colleges. Even we are in this field since the 15 year, and I have joined the MBBS course 25 year back. 25 साल पहले, 25 year back. There was no NEET on that time, and there was a test so-called CBSE conducted all India pre-medical pre-dental test like a NEET. If taking into the medical admissions, now just I am on the duty and the COVID, so please and it is a live from my workstation. Going into the medical career now a fascinating, because everything is closed in the COVID and the medical field is only working. What are the opportunity if anyone, what is NEET first? NEET is the National Entrance Eligibility Test conducted by now a national testing agency, and any student who can get a 50th percentile of the total marks, whatever the fixed by the national testing agency. 50th percentile, not 50%. Out of the 100 marks, I mean the total score for the total maximum marks for the NTA is 800. And out of 800, 137 was the cutoff of the 50th percentile to qualify this NEET exam. Means in anyone who is in the general category students, score 137 marks out of 800 can consider as the qualify for the NEET. Again, I am emphasizing that qualifying for the NEET is not guarantee for the admission in the MBBS course, because the current scenario in the total out of 15 lakhs students, approximately 15 lakhs students appear for the NEET, 8 lakhs 34,000 candidates cleared the 50th percentile. I mean, turned as a qualified for the NEET. 50th percentile, I mean, out of 8.5 lakhs students, only 69,000 MBBS seat all over the country, including government medical college, 265 government medical college and 270 private medical college. Total seats is 69,000. So out of 8.5 lakhs candidates, other candidates what can do? They can do the Bachelor in Dental Surgery, BDS. That is also a 4.5 year course plus 1 year intensive. After that, the degree awarded by the university will be considered and called as the BDS, Bachelor in Dental Surgery. Even in the Bachelor in Ayurvedic Medical Science, BAMS, Bachelor in Homeopathic Medical Science, BHMS, Bachelor in Unani Medical Science, BUMS, Bachelor in Naturopathy and Yoga Sciences, Bachelor in Siddha Sciences. These all are governed by the Ministry of Ayush through a recent notification 2 years back. All the admission into the bachelor degree in BAMS, BHMS, BUMS, BNYMS and Bachelor in Siddha Sciences will be purely on the basis of merit and percentile NEET score exam. Means every candidate should be NEET qualified. Government has also implemented from the 2021. There will be a certain courses like pharmacy and nursing, Bachelor in Pharmacy, Bachelor in BSc Nursing. Ministry of Health has given a recent notification to admit a student into the BSc Nursing course. They must have cleared the NEET exam. But Indian Nursing Council has and State Nursing Council has certain opposed this regulation, so it not might be implemented in the country from this year. Again, coming to the what are the opportunity besides this? If any candidates clear the NEETs, want to go abroad for the medical studies, the NEET examination qualifying score is mandatory. If from 2020 batch, no candidates can take admission even in the foreign country without NEET qualified score. Come to the preparation, come to the next preparation of the NEET. What is the 10-year plan? As told by Tanuja ma'am, what is the 10-year plan of the after scoring the NEET? The course of Bachelor in Medicine and Bachelor in Surgery, it is purely a theoretical course 20 years back. In recent situation of the Medical Council of India has changed the scenario of the study, and it is totally based on the clinical aspects. Means a student can come to the hospital, very first day of the admission batch. But from this year and before, a student studied 3 or more subjects in the first year, then come to the hospital from the third year. So second year, I mean the third semester. After the clearing the 4.5 years of the MBBS degree or BDS degree, both will be superseded by a 1 year internship. Means it is 5.5 year. Then there is a 3-year batch master degree, doctor in medicine or master in surgery, I mean MD or MS. That is a 3-year course, because the diploma courses are already wind up by the Medical Council of India in 2019, and all the diploma courses, DMRD, DGO, will be converted into the degree courses. So 5.5 year MBBS, 3-year MD, MS, and Medical Council of India in the recent notification in 2020, Feb 2020, there will be a mandatory requirement of the 1 year senior residency scheme to become assistant professor or to become a junior consultant anywhere in the hospital. It is a mandatory requirement. It is totally a 9.5 year duration of the courses, which will lead to a degree of the MBBS and MD after qualifying NEET exam. In the recent scenario, the same is in the BDS also. After completing the BDS course by 5.5 years, you can do a private practice or you can do the master in dental surgery, I mean MDS. In the bachelor in Ayurvedic medical sciences, which is the nowadays where in the pandemic situation of the corona, everyone to incline towards the Ayurvedic courses like Kada, Cyanpras, because it will boost up the immunity to fight against the not corona, every viral diseases and every aspects of the diseases we will produces in antigen antibody reaction. So in the homeopathic, in the Unani medical sciences, in the naturopathy and yoga and siddha, the same situation is the nowadays working. And these are the traditional method of the treating the population, treating the patients. And nowadays there is a very advancement of the research after taking the admission into these courses. What nowadays RT-PCR and molecular biology are in the very advanced stage for the research work, because the vaccine for the corona and vaccines for the other diseases, I mean HIVs or whatever the diseases, these are under the clinical trial of the and molecular basis of the research projects. So if anyone who want to pursue these courses, there is a lots of opportunity into this builds, this 10 items. And if anyone want to clear the score of the NEET, to qualify the NEET, there is a lot of opportunity to do the career in the medical fields. Thank you so much to all of the speakers and Dr. MC Saxena sir, especially and Dr. MC Saxena group of colleges and Tanuja ma'am to giving this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for guiding our students about how they can prepare for the NEET and things post preparation of NEETs and post qualifying NEET. I'm sure, we're also getting comments that your inputs have been really useful for the students. And moving on to our next speaker, we have with us We have with us Dr. MC Saxena, who is the founder and chairman for Dr. MC Saxena Group of Colleges. And he's an eminent scientist who is fueled by enterprise and driven by determination. In his more than 50 years of professional career, he has been recognized with various national and international awards in the field of science and technology. And he has also mentored more than 30,000 students, young minds who are currently a part of the country's workforce. And with his motto of "Padhate Hain Hum," he has with the vision behind "Padhate Hain Hum," he has successfully established Dr. MC Saxena Group of Colleges in 2001, 2004, and to him, it is the people who matter. It is the people, he embraces everybody with the open arms. So a very warm welcome to you, Dr. MC Saxena, sir, Bade sir. And sir, we would like to know from you about the programs of AIMU and pre-med education in India, and throw some more lights on MBBS course programs in India.
Greetings from MC Saxena. Tanuja, thank you very much, and I welcome all the participants, especially Dr. Avnish from Dr.
From Bangalore.
Avinash.
From Bangalore.
Oh, yes. I was expecting Dr. Shavanan also, but in fact there was some problem. I was communicated that he was unable to join us.
Yes, doctor.
Yes. Anyway, greetings to all of you. Greetings to all the students and the participants of the webinars who are viewing, watching, and trying to get associated with the COVID-19 problems and the post-COVID era which we are facing. The issue is very simple, and today it's a very special day. First of all, being a Father's Day, I congratulate and communicate to every child that the first and paramount wish of a father is to make his or her child a doctor. The best education in the country. Not now, but even from ages. I mean to say, I'm of early 50s. My father was a doctor, and I also wanted to become a doctor. And I was trying to make all my children as the doctor. The best education which is there in the country and globally, it is the medical education. Point number one. Whether everybody is able to become medical doctor or not, this is a secondary question. There are several factors which are contributory in the formation and making of a doctor. To become a doctor itself is a big achievement. Whether one is a successful or not, that is a secondary issue. The second point is that today is a yoga day also. And yoga has a special relevance in the post-COVID era because Dr. Singh was mentioning about the immunity, and the entire world, the entire scientific community is of the opinion that there is no solution to COVID-19 except the boosting of the immunity of oneself. Whosoever is able to sustain and whosoever shall be able to withstand the offense perpetuated by this COVID-19, which is also under subject of investigation by various agencies, whether it is a man-made virus or it is an accidental virus or it is zoonotic. I would not like to go because there is a lot of controversy. And in fact, it is not only the controversy, the fact is that rather in the whole world, now 75% of the world has become hotspot. If you look back at 2019, there were hardly very few. It was only in hundreds. Now the figure has gone up drastically, and the whole world has been taken by this COVID-19. I will not like to drag myself, though I have a couple of things to be spoken and to be revealed in this particular matter, because a lot of information is coming from different channels, from different quarters regarding this pandemic, and the laboratory from which it originated, from Winnipeg, from Canada, and how it traversed to Voyan and all those things. And I think my friend from AIM, this Dr. Avinash Ashok,
Yes.
is more familiar because he has more international exposure. But coming back to the point that what is NEET, what is beyond NEET, how the career of the students can be shaped up, and whether the life ends up or the career ends up in case if one doesn't qualify to be in the NEET, because as of now, the country has only 11.5 lakh doctors. 11.5 लाख डॉक्टर हमारे हिंदुस्तान में है. हमारी पॉपुलेशन 135-136 करोड़ है. 136 करोड़ में अगर हमारे पास सिर्फ 11.5 लाख डॉक्टर है, आज आप देख रहे हैं पूरे दुनिया भर में, पूरे हिंदुस्तान में डॉक्टरों की कोताही है. लोग परेशान है के साथ जाएं तो जाएं कहां. पॉइंट ये है कि दे आर लेस देन 0.01%. और ये खाली डॉक्टर की बात नहीं है. नाउ द क्वेश्चन इज कि जो इनके साथ में जो सपोर्टिंग पैरामेडिकल स्टाफ है, जो नर्सेज हैं, जो सिस्टर्स हैं, जो वार्ड बॉयज हैं, जो टेक्नीशियंस हैं, जो ओटी टेक्नीशियंस हैं, जो फार्मासिस्ट हैं, ये all these they constitute a full big team of healthcare and core system. I am really proud of my friend who has joined from this institution. They are rather they create health city. I mean to say, people create a medical college, people create universities, but here is a guy who has created a concept of health city. The whole city is a health city, and they have lot of universities under their banner who are promoting the healthcare in various countries, Caribbean. I am told that they had only 3 or 4 cases. Only 3 or 4 cases, and they have recovered. Not even a single death has taken place. There are countries, Australia, New Zealand, which have very less number of deaths. Now the question is, the student, suppose if one doesn't qualify and doesn't get admission into Indian system. I'm not here to challenge because the system is always under transformation. This government particularly, I am of this opinion that Dr. Harshvardhan and Modi ji, they are trying to make lot of changes in the system, and they have, in fact, the old Medical Council of India has been transformed, and a new medical bill has already come. It is already replaced. It is just a matter of time how they are going to, and when they are going to streamline and make a seamless change to the system of healthcare. But healthcare was and healthcare shall remain a subject of top priority, not only in our country, but pandemic. Somebody was asking, what is pandemic and endemic? I said, when the disease becomes pan-world, that means globally, it becomes pandemic. The whole world has seen that now the 75% has become a hotspot. More than almost 1 crore people have died. This is the effect. Now the question is, can those students who have migrated or those have preferred to switch over to some other countries, say China, or say other countries, Philippines, Malaysia, Indonesia. Now, under these circumstances, when COVID-19 has broken up, now in these circumstances, what will happen? Shall they be able to go back? If they are not willing to, or suppose if they decide to go back, what will happen? They are having a sense of lot of fear in their mind, not only the parents, but even the students, even the children. Now, what will happen to their studies? Some are midway, some are in second year, some are in third year, and some of them may be in fourth year. What will happen to their studies? The past studies as well as the present and the future studies. What should they do? What about them? Now, NEET is only an examination. NEET is only a gateway to provide medical education. But there are almost 1 million students, Indian students I'm talking, and globally there may be more than 5 to 6 million students who are studying in different countries. And if they do not want to go back to their own country, what will happen to them? What is the system? That was my concern, and I am happy that this question is going to be answered by my friend Dr. Avinash Ashok. He will address this issue, because if we have evolved a system of credit transfer, because no one can deny that there is a definite urgency of medical doctors, healthcare system. But at the same time, we have to find out what is the way out from this COVID, because this was an unprecedented. In 2003, when SARS virus was detected from the same city, from the same country, it was not a challenging task. The world was not came to a total halt. The industrial activity did not stop. The economics did not came down to a total halt. But this time, the entire world is shaken by COVID-19. And to be honest, for the first time after the history of United Nations, incorporating environment as a particular subject, as a subject to be focused by the entire world, environmental health now assumes greater significance, and focused attention is required to be paid on this particular subject. And there lies the catch as well as opportunities. I admire Mr. Modi that no matter whatever is the challenge which is thrown to him, but he has developed an art where he converts the challenge into opportunity. Now the same question applies over here. Can we convert these challenges of medical education into opportunity to the benefit of all? It is not a question, it is not a charity. The person who goes for medical education, he knows it or she knows it very well, that it is not a charity. He or she is not going to do for charity, because to be honest, the amount of money which is spent on the making of a doctor is enormous. Enormous. Now the question is, if after spending that enormous amount, if one becomes a degree holder and if one has an opportunity to earn, should he or she be denied to earn, or should he or he be allowed to continue? Now these are the questions to be addressed by the speakers, by this forum, by the global forum, and I wish that the stakeholders, where the students also have their own stakes, they should also consider very seriously. And मैं चूंकि इंग्लिश में भी, क्योंकि हमारा जो है 136 करोड़ लोगों का ये देश है, मैं इसलिए कहता हूँ, लोग बाग जिन्होंने मुझे 20 साल पहले देखा था वो कहते हैं यार इस आदमी ये वैसे का वैसे ही दिखता है, इसमें कोई चेंज नहीं आ रहा है, 20 साल पहले भी ऐसे ही था, 20 साल पहले भी ऐसे ही बोलता था, 20 साल बाद भी ऐसे ही बोल रहा है। मुझे नहीं मालूम मेरी उम्र कितनी है, कितनी और आगे जाऊंगा, दैट आई डू नॉट, बट मैंने इस दुनिया में एक ऐसे व्यक्ति को देखा था जिसको लोग कहते थे कि उसकी उम्र 450 साल थी। मेरे स्वयं डायरेक्ट उनको 1995 में मैंने जब देवराहा बाबा के पास में गया और मैं उनसे मिला, उन्होंने मुझसे करीब 15 मिनट बात हुई थी, और मैं उस समय गंगा एक्शन प्लान का, उस समय गंगा और यमुना एक्शन प्लान एक ही होता था, मैंने उसके विषय में उनसे चर्चा की। वो यमुना के बाय द वे उस समय यमुना के किनारे मचान पे बैठे हुए थे। 10 मिनट मेरी चर्चा हुई। मैं यहाँ पे समय आपका नहीं लूंगा, लेकिन मैंने उस व्यक्ति को देखा जो उस आयु में भी चश्मा नहीं लगाता था, बात उसकी बिल्कुल स्पष्ट थी, और जो उन्होंने जिस तरीके से मुझसे बात की, मुझे आशीर्वाद दिया और जो मुझको मार्गदर्शन मुझे दिया, वो मेरे लिए एक प्रेरणा का स्रोत है, तपस्या का स्रोत है। एजुकेशन हमेशा से तपस्या रही है, और डॉक्टर से बड़ा कोई तपस्वी हो ही नहीं सकता जो अपनी जान पे खेल के दूसरे की जान बचाता है, इससे बड़ा कोई नहीं। इसलिए ये जो सारी चीजें हैं सब बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है। आप लोग सब विद्वान लोग हैं, हमारा काम जो है हम अपना करते हैं, आप लोगों का जो काम है आपको करना होगा। जो हमारी जहाँ पे सहायता चाहिए हम अपने लिए उसके लिए तत्पर हैं, और हम हमेशा आगे भी तत्पर रहेंगे। मैं बहुत आप लोगों का समय नहीं लेते हुए, लेकिन इतना जरूर कहूंगा कि बच्चों में आत्मविश्वास जरूर होना चाहिए, और बच्चों के अंदर अगर आत्मविश्वास की कमी आ जाएगी तो देश कभी भी आगे नहीं बढ़ सकता, दुनिया आगे नहीं बढ़ सकती, और कभी भी विद्वान के लिए साइंस की द्वारे हमेशा पूरी दुनिया उसके लिए खुली हुई है, वो कहीं भी जा सकता है। कहीं भी जा सकता है। वेबिनार के जरिए कहीं से कहीं लोग जुड़ रहे हैं। और आप जो है जो सिमुलेटेड बेस्ड स्टडीज है, ऑस्ट्रेलिया उसमें काफी आगे पहुंच चुका है। मैं समझता हूँ कि इनके यहाँ भी जो ये कैरेबियन में जो ये काम कर रहे हैं बहुत ही अच्छा काम है। और इनके यहाँ बड़ा अच्छा जो लोग हैं, अगर मान लीजिए कोई बच्चा नीट में नहीं भी क्वालिफाई करता है, यूएसएमएलई जो वर्ल्ड हेल्थ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का, तो ये बहुत उसमें उनका योगदान हो सकता है। वो बच्चा वहां पे पढ़ सकता है। मैं समझता हूँ कि पूरा काफी हिंदुस्तानी बच्चे तो पूरी दुनिया में जा रहे हैं और एक एक साल यहाँ पे पढ़ के जा सकते हैं। यहाँ पर भी उनका उनका उनको सिमुलेटेड बेस्ड स्टडीज पे पूरी दुनिया इस वक्त काम कर रही है। हम भी आज जो है एक तरीके से आप देखिएगा कि पहले एक वक्त था कि हम लोग इकट्ठे होते थे, आज डिस्टेंसिंग का वक्त है। तो जमाना बदल रहा है, दुनिया बदल रही है, हमें भी बदलना होगा, समाज को भी बदलना होगा, सिस्टम भी बदल रहा है। और फॉर्चुनेटली हमारे पास इस समय एक ऐसा देश का प्रधानमंत्री है जो सिस्टम को बदलने के लिए पूरी ताकत लगा रहा है, पूरी ताकत। कोई ताकत में वो छोड़ नहीं रहा कसर भी। सिर्फ उसके तक बात पहुंचने की बात है। अगर उस तक बात पहुंच जाएगी वो पीछे नहीं रहेगा। धन्यवाद। थैंक यू वेरी मच। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Thank you so much, sir. I think motivation among students एक बहुत important aspect है, and the entire motive of our webinar series is that only कि हम students को इस time पे, इस pandemic times पे motivated रखें. So we have had organized webinars in all other fields. So for this dedicated webinar in medical streams, हमारा यही request है सारे students से कि motivation बनाए रखें, consistency बनाए रखें. एंड कोई और आपको हेल्प चाहिए या सजेशंस चाहिए, यू कैन ऑलवेज ड्रॉप अस ईमेल्स, आप कमेंट्स में डाल सकते हैं. वी कैन even organize webinars according to the requirement of the students, mainly the school and college students. So that's why I'm even thankful to all the speakers from various fields of life who are coming to this platform and motivating students to actually overcome this crisis. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for the motivational session. And next we have with us our another speaker, Dr. Avinash Ashok. Sir, can you hear me? So your mic is muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. So Mr. Avinash Ashok is the chairman and medical director at Abhiyastha Hospital. He has more than 15 years of experience in this field, and he's also and he'll be talking about the global MBBS scenario and the MBBS outside, like how Indian students can pursue MBBS outside India, and what are the medical options Indian students have outside India. Very warm welcome to you, sir.
Yeah, good evening, everyone here and all the dignitaries, Dr. Saxena ji, and all the dignitaries who have given so much of enlightenment on NEET and various other degrees which the students can take. And it gives me really a great this thing that Dr. Saxena started with the Happy Father's Day. And yeah, it is a dream of every father and every parent to make his son a doctor or an engineer, or to a postgraduate level where he's got a good name in the society. So coming to that, Dr. Saxena has started with that, and we at looking at the education system, we should also tend to bring affordable education in the society. And as Nelson Mandela said, education is a tool which anybody has can change the world. So we will follow it on that terms. And I'm going to morely talk on after NEET, what the students can take up is one doing MD. MD in USA is otherwise called as, the MBBS in USA is called as MD. So I'm going to talk and give enlightenment more on the MD degree that you can get in the Caribbean and the clinical rotation that can be done in the United States as well as Caribbean. And with partnership with the Saxena College, we are planning to do the pre-med course that is going to be done in our own country, India. And how it's going to be, I will be giving you a presentation so that most of us are clear on it. So Tanuja ji, can you just put up the presentation so I can talk on it? Yeah. Hello.
I think there's some technical error. Our viewers were not able to hear the voice. So, sir, can we just restart with the presentation once again? So you're not audible.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Sir, I'll put on the presentation again because I think there was some technical error.
Yeah, please go ahead. Otherwise, Tanuja ji, hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I can do it without the presentation. I'll just go on talking, all right?
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
You
So,
can do it, whatever is fine.
yeah, I will just talk because presentation may not coincide. So let me talk. Okay. So, Dr. Saxena and all the dignitaries and all the students who are on board, uh, we have an option that NEET, even after you finish your NEET, we always can have an option to go to the Caribbean and do your MD there, which is otherwise called as MBBS. And this degree can be taken after you do your NEET. And once you are qualified with the NEET, you can always take this option, which is more of affordable option. And that this particular degree is 4 years in the Caribbean, and it is pre-medical, that is preclinical, paraclinical, and the clinical rotation. So we with Dr. Saxena Group of College, we are having a partnership with them, and we are looking at doing the pre-medical in the Saxena Group of College, and that is 1 year of course. And after that, they can always do the basic medical science in the Caribbean University. And at the same time, we always also get them. We also teach them for the USMLE certification, that is ECFMG certification, during that particular course of period when they are doing their MD, whether it is in where part of the MD in the Saxena Group of College, and the rest of it is in the Caribbean, and suppose they take it in clinical rotation in the United States. We will be getting them ready to finish the USMLE step 1, step 2, the CK and the CS. And by the time they are done with the MD, we are parallelly making them ready for the PG in the United States, that is post graduation in the United States. So the post graduation in the United States is basically a job. It is basically a job where you get paid, unlike how it works in India. So and if you see the ratio that happens in the post graduation in India is there is one seat for every 10 students, whereas in United States there is 2 seats. For every second student, there is 1 seat in the United States. So, looking at that, it's always a good option to do the MD in the United States or in the Caribbean, the part of MD in the United States, and doing the pre-med here. So here you have an option to do 1 year in India itself, in the university, and the rest can be done in the United States. And we also are giving the international medical international medical graduate certification programs in India, which will be a kind of hybrid kind of learning, where you do a part of the training in online and part in the college. So that's how it is going to be. So there is an option, and if you all are aware of NEXT, that is next, that is going to come for every medical graduate. Next is an exam that is going to come for every medical graduate who qualifies as MBBS here in India or anywhere abroad, or if it's a foreign medical graduate, there in 2022, this next is going to be the next licensing exam to practice in India. So anywhere, if suppose they do it in the Caribbean also, and they don't want to practice in the United States, they can always come back to India and give the next exam and start their practice in India also. So we are having MD programs. We are having offering for the PG International Diploma degree for the post MBBS student. We can even do international medical graduate. International Medical Graduate Certification, that is ECFMG certification, like the Medical Council of India in the United States. And all this together with partnership with Dr. Saxena, we can also have the pre-med in our own country. So basically, it is going to be a much affordable education that can be done in the Caribbean. So can you add something to this, Dr. Saxena? Doctor? Hello? Doctor, are you there?
Sir, please unmute your mic. Dr. Saxena, unmute your mic.
Yes.
Your mic is muted.
Yes. Can I? Are you able to listen?
Yeah, yes,
Yes.
doctor. Let us
Yes.
let us make it more both sides.
Yes,
We are very
yes, yes.
happy. We are very happy to join hands with you, Dr. Saxena, and make it
No, no, no. It's my
Yes,
pleasure also, and that's what you
I can hear you now.
the world, that the association between our group and your university and your group is rather in the interest of the students who are aspiring to make their career in medical profession, particularly in MBBS and MD. The reason being that in India, sometimes what happens, Dr. Arun Singh is there and others are also familiar with the ground reality. The amount of money which is spent in making a MBBS course, and secondly for PG, it is enormous. It is huge. Now the question is, if you spend that much amount and the number of seats are limited as compared to US, where every second student has a potential and can have a chance to do the MD, and secondly it is paid, and that is paid in terms of dollar, which comes to roughly, you can say, you cannot imagine.
Yeah.
From my point of view and from my assessment, the amount of money which you are spending in your MBBS or MD course, you are able to receive back in just 2.5 years. If I'm not
Yes.
mistaken.
Exactly right, Dr. Saxena. So that is what I want to enlighten people, that it works quarter. It works quarter of the fees what you pay in India, and you can
Yeah.
do that thing in the Caribbean and with jointly with the United States. And also, while you do your post graduation, you get back the amount of money that you spent for your MD degree, that is MBBS in
Yes.
the
Yes.
Caribbean. That is the main point that I wanted to make, and that's how this whole degree is going to give the student complete satisfaction and complete success. So it is
And
going to be much.
one more thing, yes. I would like to add, you see, the story, there are several success stories of those who have been trained in US. One such story is, I would not hesitate to mention, Dr. Trehan. Dr. Trehan is a student of KG Medical College. Like Dr. Trehan, there are so many in US. But the point is, in case the kind of exposure which you are going to have in US, the kind of training which you are going to have in US, you should not think of, I am not going to undermine our education system, but definitely we admit at the moment that we are lagging behind. And why should we lag behind if we have an opportunity not to lag behind? And there lies the point that in case if we are able to make and the students are able to proceed to Caribbean or to US, because they have better chance and everybody would like to earn. Why the doctor cannot be denied that you cannot earn? Why, if charity is a self-motivational factor, you can't impose charity on someone. If one doesn't have a liking to do charity, you can't force him or her. So I like you to speak on this subject. Thank
Yes,
you.
doctor.
Yes,
So that is a good point, doctor, you made. So basically, this is going to be like a blessing in disguise, even at the time of COVID, where the students don't want to travel abroad, and we can do a pre-med in India itself. And by 1 year, we'll have a better scenario, and always they can go for basic science in the Caribbean, come back for clinical rotation. Even in India, we have an option for the clinical rotation. So because of
I
short
think
of
you
time, I
have
cannot
tied up
talk
with,
to. Yeah,
you
please
have
tell
tied
me,
up
doctor.
with Apollo and other things.
Yes, Apollo and Fortis for the clinical rotation. When not Apollo, Fortis. So when they come back, they can even come back to for their clinical rotation into India and do the rest of 1.5 years of clinical rotation in India itself. So it's going to be very easy. Most of the time they'll be spending in India itself of their course. And next exam that is coming in very soon is also going to give a lot of hopes for the foreign medical graduates too. So that's how it is going to be. So let's see how it comes up. And with all hopes, let us continue, Dr. Saxena, and make it a success.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes.
Tanuja, you have done a good job.
Thank you, Tanuja. At a very short notice, I couldn't talk much, but yes, I could join you guys because of Dr. Shravan's emergency. So I had taken his role and I have spoken on it.
No problem, sir. I think all the information that is needed in this short period of time has been shared with the students. But this was all about MBBS so far and the medical courses so far. But there are other allied medical courses as well that can be pursued by the student. So to talk on that, we have with us Mr. Amarjeet Sahib. Mr. Amarjeet Sahib is a science graduate with a master's degree in pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he has done his pharmaceutical marketing from IIPM, and he's a hardcore marketing professional with 29 years of working experience in the pharma industry, with marketing and sales as the core responsibility. He has also trained pharma professionals to succeed in the competitive environment with key expertise in visualizing, developing, and executing business processes. He has contributed to both quality as well as value growth of organization he has worked in. A very warm welcome to you, sir.
Thank you, Tanuja. Thank you, Tanuja. And thank you, Tanuja, giving me an opportunity. And I also would like to thank the Dr. Saxena group of colleges, particularly Dr. Saxena, for creating such environment and such platforms where we can discuss, we can actually interact with the people, actually the boys, the students who actually are the future of the nation. If we can contribute, giving them a positivity, and we can contribute developing them in any way, would be thinking that we have actually completed our responsibility. Now, having so many doctors and so many eminent people in the panel, I would like to go in the direction of actually the practical careers. मैं चाहूँगा कि मैं अपने स्टूडेंट्स से हिंदी में बात करूँ तो उनको शायद ज़्यादा अच्छा लगेगा. I have been working, मुझे अभी 29 years से मैं इस इंडस्ट्री के अंदर हूँ, और अपने इंडस्ट्री में जब हमने शुरू किया तब भी ये एक थॉट था कि हमने 12th किया तो उसके बाद एक एग्जाम देना है जिसमें हमें डॉक्टर बनना है या एक इंजीनियर बनना है. उसके बाद हमने जो है डिफरेंट लाइन चुन लिया. एंड नाउ टुडे आल्सो the traditional way of thinking is like that only, that a person, that a student, when he clears his 12th class, he has to go for a NEET, and then he will be qualified and he'll be becoming a doctor or maybe a dental surgeon or something like that. But I think we have to open this arena, we have to open this basket. And there's a saying, they say that you can't see a rainbow with your head down. If you have to see a rainbow, you'll have to raise your head. There are lot many opportunities in lot many sectors apart from qualifying the NEET. In my profession, in my pharmaceutical industry, where I have spent 30 years, I have seen right from the basics to all levels I have been working. And if you see the current scenario where this small जो एक virus ने सारी दुनिया को ये बताया कि तुम्हारा साइंस अभी इनकम्प्लीट है, अभी बहुत कुछ करने को बाकी है, अभी जितना किया उतना काफी नहीं है. और इसके बारे में अगर आप देखें तो बहुत साइंस अभी रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट का काम है, बहुत काम. बायोटेक्नोलॉजी का रोल इतना इम्पोर्टेंट होने वाला है आगे समय में, जो हमारी अंडरस्टैंडिंग है. बाकी हमारे वहाँ पे सब एजुकेटेड लोग, सब लर्न लोग हैं. बट मुझे लगता है कि ऐसी चीज़ों में जहाँ पर कि प्रैक्टिकली आप इंडस्ट्री के लिए, इंडिया इज थिंकिंग दैट मोदी जी का जो एक सपना है कि हम जो है वो आत्मनिर्भर भारत बना दें. आत्मनिर्भर भारत तब तक नहीं बन सकता जब तक हम मैन्युफैक्चरिंग को 100% यहाँ पे ओन ना करें. और मैन्युफैक्चरिंग के अंदर हमारे स्टूडेंट्स के लिए n नंबर ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटीज. अब मैन्युफैक्चरिंग आती है तो उसके साथ बाकी सेगमेंट्स आते हैं कि भाई अगर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग है तो क्वालिटी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग चाहिए. अब क्वालिटी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग चाहिए तो हमारे पर क्वालिटी एश्योरेंस के लोग चाहिए. हमें जो है वो क्वालिटी एश्योर करनी है तो हमें वो बच्चे चाहिए जो उस क्वालिटी को 100 इंटरनेशनल क्वालिटी का सामान जो है बनाए इंडिया के अंदर. So there are opportunities in research and development. There are opportunities in quality assurance. There are opportunities if you say if you go into the pharmaceutical field. और pharmaceutical field में हमने इतने सारे सालों से काम किया, बहुत चेंज आ रहा है pharmaceutical industry. एक समय होता था कि जब डॉक्टर और अपना एक मेडिकल रेप या किसी भी फार्मा प्रोफेशनल का नाता जो होता था जस्ट मिलने और जुलने का काम होता था, लेकिन अभी जो है वो एजुकेशन के साथ एक इंफॉर्मेशन के साथ इट इज एक्चुअली ओपन द एरिनास. आज फार्मास्यूटिकल्स में हमने भी एक छोटा सा एफर्ट किया है कि वी आर ट्राइंग टू गो फॉर अ डिजिटल मार्केटिंग इन फार्मेसी, wherein the doctor is an expert in diagnosis. That is a salute to the doctor. The doctor is an expert in diagnosis, but doctor is an expert. The pharma professional is an expert in telling him what to prescribe, because the pharma companies are doing a lot of research on what product must be there, what should be given to the doctors to prescribe. And I think there are other segments, like when we see that we are developing into the manufacturing sector, we are going to go for R&D, research and development. There will be a lot of regulatory things that coming into the Indian market. Regulatory affairs हम तो रोज का उसको फेस करते हैं कि ये रेगुलेशन है, एक तरह की रेगुलेशन है, दूसरी तरह की रेगुलेशन है. इसलिए रेगुलेटरी अफेयर्स के अंदर जो है लॉट मेनी पीपल आर रिक्वायर्ड हु विल एक्चुअली टेक केयर ऑफ द रेगुलेटरी अफेयर्स. रेगुलेटरी अफेयर्स को वहाँ पे बनाना, प्लान करना गवर्नमेंट का काम है. उसके साथ सारे डॉक्टर्स जो है एमिनेंट डॉक्टर्स उनके साथ मिलकर प्लान करते हैं, लेकिन डाउन द लाइन इन द फील्ड उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करने के लिए रेगुलेटरी में बहुत सारे लोग चाहिए, बहुत सारे लोगों की जरूरत पड़ती है. अभी FSCI जो है धीरे धीरे और अपने पसार रही है, अपना जो है काम इंडिया में चल रहा है. FSCI के ट्रेनिंग्स का बहुत ज्यादा काम इंडिया के अंदर. तो अपने को जो है अपार्ट फ्रॉम नीट, अब जिस बच्चे ने नीट नहीं किया पास, उसके लिए तो कभी कभी हमें लगता है, द डॉक्टर्स में एक्सक्यूज मी फॉर दिस सेंटेंस, that मुझे कभी कभी लगता है that if he has not passed the NEET, he has actually opened his arena to go into a lot many other segments. उसके लिए खुल जाता है रास्ता. और करियर जो है फार्मास्यूटिकल मार्केटिंग का, मैं तो लोगों को वेलकम करता हूँ अपने फार्मास्यूटिकल मार्केटिंग के करियर में, जहाँ पर कि डिजिटलाइजेशन शुरू हो गई है. हमने एक अपने ही यहाँ पे एक एफर्ट शुरू किया है जहाँ पे डॉक्टर्स और फार्मा इंडस्ट्री, द pharmacists, the chemists, the hospitals, all will get closely associated with each other with the use of the digital marketing. So I feel that when we talk to the boys, their positivity should be there. When they do not pass the NEET, they feel that now the career is gone. There is no career that they can have the careers. There is one career which is actually flourishing these days, and that is a wonderful thing, that is this content writing. मेडिकल कंटेंट राइटिंग जो है इतना इम्पोर्टेंट पार्ट हो चुका है, सारी जो है एसोसिएशंस हैं उसके लिए लोग चाहिए होंगे जो मेडिकल कंटेंट राइटिंग करते हैं, एंड दे आर अर्निंग ह्यूज अमाउंट्स ऑफ मनी इन कंटेंट राइटिंग. आई मे टेल यू समथिंग, सम मोर दिस. यू सी द कम्युनिटी फार्मासिस्ट एंड द हॉस्पिटल फार्मासिस्ट, आज की डेट के अंदर जो बिजनेस सारा जो रिलेट होता है, जिसमें कि good amount of salaries, these bulk salaries are given to the people who are actually taking care of this pharmacies in the hospitals, pharmacies in the institutions. अब ये फार्माकोलॉजिस्ट हो या चाहे बायोटेक्नोलॉजिस्ट हो, अब दोनों मिलके जो है जब तक उसकी रिसर्च का पार्ट पूरा नहीं होता है, तो मुझे लगता है कि डॉक्टर्स विल ऑलवेज फील दैट द सपोर्ट स्टाफ जो है उनको सारी चीज़ें हाथ में नहीं देता, बिकॉज डॉक्टर्स उसके बगैर जो है 100% सक्सेस रेट नहीं दे सकते थ्रू आउट द वर्ल्ड. और अभी जो एक सेगमेंट जो हमारे वहाँ पे पैनल में हमारे कलीग ने बात करा था नर्सिंग के लिए, नर्सिंग एक अपने आप में एक बहुत बड़ा सेगमेंट है, और नर्सिंग की ज़रूरत आज की डेट के अंदर खाली इंडिया को नहीं, सारी दुनिया को है. और कोविड ने हमको वो समझा दिया कि भाई we must have more number of people as support staff to the doctors who are giving their day in and out to protect the health care of the people. So there are many segments apart from having our NEET this as an examination and thinking that we will pass the NEET and then we'll go in a particular segment. There are so many other things that we can do. And I think that our boys, and if they start thinking positively, and that positivity जो है positivity, it's said that positivity actually enhances happiness, and positivity enhances the area. You see, if we stop giving chance to the ordinary things to come to our mind, we will open the path for the better things to chase us. And that is how our students, there are, we always tell our people, our professionals in our organizations, that there is always room for the bright ones. The only one thing that is important is knowledge. There are so many courses that lead you towards some professions apart from the NEET examinations. And I think there is no better person than Dr. MCSGOC who can tell us that, who can actually endorse this statement, that if you are bright, you are there in the industry, you can do wonders. There are so many courses, and the people like Dr. Saxena who actually keep on motivating people for doing better things. और जितने courses आपने खोल रखे हैं, और जितना आपने सर इंटरनेशनली अपने आप को जो है एसोसिएट कर रखा है, जो नई नई चीजें पता चलती जा रही हैं. अभी जैसे डॉक्टर अशोक ने एक अपॉर्चुनिटी क्रिएट करी, इस तरह की कई सारी अपॉर्चुनिटीज होंगी जो हमें आज तक पता नहीं चली. Like this COVID has given us an opportunity to get closer to the world and know all these things. And only thing that I will tell the students is that open your mind. There are many opportunities. India is going to be a wonderful country in the world. There are many opportunities in the place. Do not think that this COVID has actually reduced. It has opened the arena for all of us to go into a number of other professions where we will score much better than what we were doing pre-COVID. And COVID is an opportunity. Let us create an opportunity out of the adversities. And we have Mr. Avni also here. He has a college. He's the number of courses he taught today. It was a learning from me. That means that the boys and girls who are waiting there to make their careers, they need not worry. With people like Dr. Saxena and Mr. Avni around, I think we must connect to each other and ensure that the students go positively after their careers. Thank you very much, and it's a nice opportunity talking to all. Thank you, Tanuja. Thanks for giving me an opportunity.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah, Tanuja. Tanuja, are you there?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Thank you, Dr.
Yes.
Singh. Thank you, Dr. Saxena. Dr. Saxena, I will definitely come and meet you in Lucknow. I started having the craving to meet you in Lucknow. The aura that you create.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
It is not my aura, it is the aura of the God, which is using me as a tool. I am simply a tool.
Yes, I would definitely like to give you the hug so that I get some of the aura for me also. And Dr. Ashok, keep on doing something like this, because India needs help from people like you, because we are in a stage where we perhaps would like to rule the world. But people like you will actually create those opportunities throughout the world. Thank you very much.
Yes, before you conclude, I will say one, Tanuja, please excuse me, to allow me, that you see, the Uttar Pradesh has the largest population. It is the largest populated state of the world.
Yes.
And the number of cases, the way the COVID cases has been controlled, it is enormous. My hats off to Yogi, and both to Modi also, because let me be treated in any way, I do not mind. But the fact is that today, if we have deaths less than 0.001%, it is because of the policies adopted by the regulators. That we are saved from the clutches of this man-made pandemic. I say it because with confidence that it is not a natural, it is a man-made pandemic.
Correct, sir. Correct.
Sure, sir.
Right, sir.
So with all these things, let us face the challenge, and the country is facing the challenge and they are converting the challenge into opportunity. And the credit goes to both our Prime Minister and the Chief Minister, who are doing wonderfully.
Right, sir.
Definitely, we will fight the crisis. Yes.
Yeah, we'll come out of it and we'll be successful, sir.
Definitely.
Anita, please go ahead.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Sir.
Thank you
to
so
all
much.
the speakers. Thank you so much. Please stay tuned. And we have dropped a link in the comment section for our registration form. All those who have missed filling the registration form, please do it now. We are still open. And all those who wish to inquire about the courses related to like MBBS abroad and AIMU, they can always drop an email or to query at Tanuja Singh @mcsgoc.com. I've also shared the link in the comment section. And thank you so much. Thank you to all the speakers. And do fill our feedback form, which I'll be sharing once the session is over. And thank you, Dr. MC Saxena, sir. And thank you, Amarjeet, sir. Thank you, Dr. Avinash. Thank you, Dr. Avni.
Thank you.
Dr. Arun Singh, who is live from his workstation. Thank you so much for joining us. All the viewers, thank you so much for watching us. We are already running short of time.
Sir.
And
Thank you.
and already
Thank you, Tanuja, and thank you, Dr. Saxena.
Thank you,
Tanuja.
Thanks so much, all of you, and have a great day.
Thank you, Tanuja. Thank you, Dr. Saxena.
बोलिएगा अविनाश जी,
Sir.
हमारा डॉक्टर श्रवणन को हमारा नमस्कार बोलिए.
जरूर बोलूंगा sir जी, जरूर बोलूंगा. I will definitely tell him. It is a great pleasure having all the dignitaries. Yes.
आइए साहब, आपका स्वागत है. ये इंस्टीट्यूशन आपका है. हम तो एक जगह सब तपस्या कर रहे हैं. जो भी आता है स्वागत है.
Definitely हम आएंगे, जरूर आएंगे.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, all the speakers and all the students. Please stay motivated. We have 2 more webinars coming up for next weekend. One will be on the COVID and another will be on the scholarship scheme. So it's a request to all the students from their graduation who are class 12 students to please like this channel, subscribe this channel, and share this video with all the people in your circle who are from the science field. This is a very beneficial video for the students who are pursuing science, who wants to do MBBS or who wants to do other courses like pharmacy, biotechnology. And, it is a complete package for all the science students. So do share this video with your friends. Let's help each other and let's be a part of this motivation webinar series. Thank you so much. I'm sharing the feedback form after ending the broadcast. And thank you, speakers, once again. And a special thanks to Dr. MC Saxena for giving us this platform to organize webinars like this. We have got a wonderful response from across the countries, from North India, from South India, from East India, from West India. We're getting responses, emails, and appreciation from places everywhere. So thank you so much, sir, for giving us this platform, and we'll continue to share our knowledge and share our inputs regarding the same. Thank you so much, everyone. Good night.
Thank you. Good night to all.
Thanks.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.